here. Rio Torres will start us off here for this grand finals, and it's time to determine a champion, Carbon.
It is indeed, starting off with the Queen Charge Lalo. And look at this, Lexnos is getting hit first as he's trying to Queen Charge the core Town Hall potentially in this ring style base. The anti-twos, they think it's gonna work, so they keep running it against War and Glory. It's not worked twice. They've got 2 perfect wars so far.
Rio Torres is one of the most unstoppable players. The player that in North America has been to more world championships than any other player in the region as he pulls this CC before he goes into the single Inferno range. But, oh, Teslas are popping. That could draw the Queen in the wrong direction here. Wow. That could be a problem if he doesn't quickly handle it. Yeah,
how's he going to deal with it? He does have one invisibility spell, which he can use, but that Tesla might just be in range to lure this Queen to the right side. Oh, no. Oh, she's going to the bottom. She's continuing her way down south, and she's not going to walk into the single. She can, but there's an opening in the wall, so he's going to have to freeze it. Perfectly placed.
Yeah, but the King's going to cut off the Queen's pathing here, drive her into that open corner and into that single Inferno. The balloon gives him a little just moment of distraction there, but it's locked back onto the Queen. Another freeze comes down. The King needs to cut off the pathing. The King, I think, with that Wizard out in front of him, is going to take the turn back into storage, and that pushes the Queen while she reaches over the walls. Will ultimately go in, but there is that invisibility, Carbon. And as long as she doesn't just grass guys, okay, the King deals with them, and she's got this under control.
Yeah, she's going to move her way into the core of this base as the King was perfectly funneling this Queen to go towards the core as another rage is down for the Queen as he realizes it's looking good. So the Stone Slammer, the Raw Champion, making their way over to the right side into the enemy RC. We need to use Queen ability maybe for the tower, or he even can save it for later. Hang on, hang on, hang on. He's still hanging on to that ability.
Yeah, and that ability will carry him through the defensive Queen here in just a moment. He pops it, gets the scatter shot, takes the Queen down. He just needs to get the defensive Raw Champion under control, but he's taking Eagle Artillery strikes on her. She survives, pops her ability, and he'll sweep across the top of the base into these Infernos and this Eagle. But his Queen did go down, and all the healers with her.
We've got the Queen down. Tornado Trap activated. Royal Champ's ability already went off. She goes down. The Rage needs to give him access to the multi-target Inferno, but the balloons are getting picked off slowly. The Sweeper is trying to push it back, but he does have a Dragon. The problem is the defending King is there, which is going to slow this Dragon up. He needs to get some cleanup to the top side. Dark Elixir storage. The balloons are going down fast. That multi-target Inferno is picking everything off. Will he have enough Seeking Air Mites? Don't take those balloons by the ground expo.
As Ford is taking a lot of damage here, Carbon. He's fighting off of Air Skellies, Electric Owls, not enough here. He's stuck on the King. The King is the best air defense in the game. I think they're going to stop him.
Needs a clutch.
Look at the time, though. The time's going to be coming in a problem as well, Carbon.
We have to watch out. How much health does the Expo have? It's probably just over half health, and unfortunately, Rio Torres is going to time fail this base of Lex. And the door opens up, and ladies and gentlemen, no perfect war for War and Glory in the grand finals. So if CHALLANGE triple, they will take the lead.
That was why we have Nick coming in from CHALLANGE.
Yes.
Both of these teams have a Nick, but this is not the one with multiple championships. He does have a championship under his belt already, but he doesn't have 4 of them.
Yes, 4 indeed. Absolutely insane here as he's going to try to send that blimp into the Eagle Artillery. And when I was sitting with CHALLANGE, Nick here was watching Nick on the screen doing Super Witches, and he was like questioning Nick, like, wait, why are you taking 5 healers in your attack? You only need 4. So that's what he's taking in this attack. He is a Super Witch expert. He knows exactly how many healers you need, Super Witches, as you can path your way through. They are so tanky in your attacks. As the Super Wall Break opens the multi-target Inferno, he drops another one to get access to the scatter.
His King did end up looping back inside of the base there. I hope that's where he intended for him to go. It's good because it's going to make so that there's no chance that the Super Witches go anywhere but the core of the base there and across to the Town Hall. There's the CC pull Rocket Balloons and Super Minions out of there. Poison up the Super Minions to let the Rocket Balloons just go attack some big boys or something. They're not too big of a problem there for these Super Witches, but respawn some more big boys and keep on charging towards that Town Hall.
So Nick is attacking Nick, trying to make their way through, taking them both down, but you can see by his reaction what's going on.
Sitting on the ward ability, though. He's still holding on to a lot, but he's lost a lot of healers here. He's got one healer that is sitting on the Witch that ended up going across through the wall and is hanging out down south. But the King and the Queen continue together. They take the Town Hall down. He's still got a lot here because that big Tesla farm is going to make that a very difficult compartment for his world champion to come through later on in the attack.
Well, something must have happened on the screen. As you can see, he is kind of reacting as we have the admins walking around, and he might not be able to drop any more troops. And so that's the question that we'll have to answer here.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can see he has more rage. He has another rage and a couple free spells. And if something happened with that, we're going to have to speak with the admins and learn what's going to be happening. But yeah, that is unfortunate. You would not be able to drop your world champion or the rest of your troops and time it properly as he was trying to make his way into the town hall. But this is the grand finals.
Yeah, that's
on the line.
That is a little bit odd there. Definitely it did end up just timing out. We can see that on the scoreboard, the 68% was already recorded, and I don't know how that will be handled there, but it seemed to be a little bit of a device error or connection error. I'm not exactly sure, but the technical difficulty there is going to put that at a 68%, far below what he could have got there if he is able to continue to drop troops.
Yeah, that.
Now it's time to dive back over to War and Glory and see if Nick, the 4-time Snapdragon champion, will try to turn it into 5 here for War and Glory as he comes in with some Electro Dragons, going with something a bit different than his typical attacks.
Yeah, with the E-Dragons, he's done it before. Remember, the E-Dragons, you want to do a double rage fly like that, and the Warded Eternal Tome. The important part is to get all the balloons to be protected, but the thing is, these E-Dragons are starting to go off to the left side as the blimp is making his way to the town with a rage and a freeze.
We'll get that town hall secured there, but he does have these E-Dragons that have to rejoin there. The Queen is going to need to cut off the pathing and force him back towards the Eagle Artillery. It's not a bad thing right now. They can definitely work with this. He's still got a full CC pull there. He's got the defensive Queen engaged there, and he will get her down. He's going to push into the defensive King. He didn't even invest the rage down there, but his Queen is taking some heavy damage, and is going to potentially force. No, she does not go to ability, and the Unicorn will start to top her back off. He'll try to save her, but these E-Dragons now need to get this Eagle Artillery and that area of the base cleared.
He needs to grab this, but it's not looking too good here as the King's going to go off. With this Royal Champion can get a lot of value. The E-Dragons, oh, that multi's taking down the Warden, taking down the E-Dragon. That finally goes down, but no spells left. All the E-Dragons are gone, and there's a lot left on the top side still to get through.
And still had that Yak alive that was able to keep the Royal Champion protected through the defensive Royal Champion, so his Royal Champion will be able to continue on, but as you can clearly see, there is a ground expo and a single Inferno up at the top of the base. The Royal Champion will rotate potentially with, no, the Queen cut off her pathing, or forced her right into danger, and his Queen also lost her Unicorn at some point, so this one 82% out of War and Glory.
That is going to be a lower percent, so this match is going to be going back and forth here. We have no idea who's going to be taking it. And here we go. Peivu has one fail. Peivu has a triple. What is he going to do here in the grand finals?
He's going to be starting in with the King to form part of the funnel here for the Queen. The King, I'm not sure where he's going to go. Is he trying to get into the Eagle Artillery compartment? He puts down the invincibility. Is the last long enough? I think it might wear off into... Okay. He targets on the storage and goes into the base, but he still has to get some clearance between the other heroes and his Queen before he can drop those healers. Right now, the Unicorn will top her off, and the Log Launcher going into that Multi-Inferno.
That King gets pulled to the defending King and takes him down as the Logs, remember, they are able to skip and hit the Inferno Tower, and there's 2 Inferno Towers actually lined up with this Log Launcher, and the RC ability actually took out one and the damage the other. Look at the logs!
Oh my gosh. The tanking provided for that Log Launcher on both sides is just swept right through the middle, assisted with that Road Champion, able to get massive value. Now this Queen can fight off the CC. It is coming up from behind her, but these Yetis are going to hold the attention of that Lava Hound for quite a while, and to give this Queen an opportunity to take down some of these defenses in the meantime.
Yeah, as the Queen is going to make her way into the scatter and towards the ground expo, we have openings, meaning this Queen can make her way into the town hall and get some fantastic value with a rage being used onto the Queen.
Yeah, thinking way, way far ahead here. Already has a small funnel on the outside of the base there, but if the queen is hugging these walls tight, which she very likely will be, then it should be no problem for her to duck into that corner and lock onto the town hall. And I don't think there's really much anywhere else that she can go. So I feel like it's very safe that this Lalo, now coming in from the top side, is going to be approaching the town hall late and just avoiding that area and leave it up to this queen to cooperate.
It's going to be almost kind of like Boom's queen. That was it yesterday, where he was like, I believe in the queen, and she's going to go get the value as the queen is going in. She still has ability. Get the freeze down onto the multi. He's making his way through. Took down the enemy queen, finding some traps, and the Tesla farm is waiting there as the queen has secured the town hall.
Absolutely crushed here. These balloons are sweeping through the haze, carrying the last little pack into the last couple defenses. He's got enough time here. He's got enough cleanup, but these balloons are starting to die out a little bit there. He just needs to make his way over to the arch tower, but his queen has an opening and she can walk her way through. Not that she needs to. The arch tower goes down and he's got the triple as CHALLANGE pulling the lead.
Yes, indeed. What a brilliant attack. That log launcher got so much value, even paired up with the Royal Champion ability. And there we go. We've got a 3-star on CHALLANGE right now. He's now looking at, can Agent triple? That's the question. With a queen charge, Dragon Riders. We have a couple invis, 4 rages to be used here. Charging against Nick of CMG.
Lots of incoming damage here on this queen as she starts her way into the base there, but able to quickly relieve that, get those perimeter defenses down, and this funnel is already a very clean entry to the base there. Dropping a couple hogs to go pick up that air defense, wizard assist, and this queen has nowhere to go but directly in after the town hall, while at the same time, on the opposite side of the base, he drops in that blimp and is able to clear a nice chunk of the base there, including, was that the Eagle Artillery? Yeah, he landed right on top of the Eagle Artillery over there, making that not rain down on him later on.
Yeah, that's going to be nice value that you can avoid, because remember, it's going to target the largest group of troops kind of in the small area. And if it hits all the Dragon Riders, which all clump together, that's so much damage. But we're seeing a rage. And use on the queen. Looking okay so far, as there is the Town Hall Poison. We got the Super Minion, single target Inferno, and an invisibility spell has to be utilized.
Yeah, going through that single Inferno, we charged up a full beam on her. Sure, her health was dropping like a rock there, but that freeze came down at the perfect time, also protected through those super minions. The queen has survived, but now she's engaged the defensive queen. Does he burn his ability or another freeze here? Maybe he doesn't need either. Okay, pops his ability anyways. Better safe than sorry. She's going to move into a lower damage area at the bottom of the base here, but the Dragon Riders are sweeping in from the top and collapsing in on all of the defenses in the area, and combined with the value of the limp there, they will get funneled to the middle of this base.
Look at that early planning. He created a little bit of a funnel so that King can path his way into the scatter shot. That was brilliant, but the Royal Champion, she's gonna get stuck on this defending King. That's gonna be a little bit of an issue as the Dragon Riders need to continue their way through towards that multi-target Inferno.
Royal Champion does not get that multi down that the Dragon Riders have to. Right now, the Tesla farm that popped at the top of the base would potentially draw them off, but no, it does not. They take the turn. They go into the middle of the base there. Traps are going off, but they take it. I think he's got it under control here, Carbon. His queen is going to survive. She's got one healer. There's a tower there, and he's going the distance if he's got the time.
It's looking good here. He was pumping the fist, giving the high fives, and we got ourselves an answer from Agent 33 of War and Glory. Brilliant attack here with the Dragon Riders come in, and he just dissected the space down with sending his queen near the town hall, sending the king to go into the scatter shot to the bottom side with a blimp over the eagle. What a brilliant attack.
That was exactly what they needed here to respond to the triple out of CHALLANGE Gaming. But a couple of very, very experienced players here. Max being one of the youngest players in the league here, only 17 years old, will try to make this happen as he's coming out with a Skelly Donut, like you mentioned, but he's mixed in the Dragon Riders and the Lalo into one attack.
Hey, now the question is, usually you take out 1, the Clan Castle, 2, it could be an Inferno Tower. There it is, Invis. Skelly is going for the Clan Castle. The Bats are going to go for the single target Inferno. Another Invis is down, and he's just so accurate with these spells. And look at that, down it goes. And it's...
Oh, is it? Is it?
The single... Oh!
Oh, the battle builders save the clan castle. This is going to be a huge problem for him because he has no poisons. And so whatever comes out of there is going to be difficult to handle.
That is unfortunate there for Max. The CC stays up. Then he has no poison to deal with it now. And it's not going Chaznik's way. Can he recover and still triple? Because in the Queso Cup, out of all the 30 Skelly donuts that came in, the ones that failed to get the CC, every single one of them failed.
We have seen it recovered, though. I remember Strut was able to pull it off one time ever in the history, but it was for a massively important match, just like this one here. So we'll see if Max can meet that same caliber of attack here and somehow pull this back, because it's never, ever going to be an easy task here. But the Queen making her way forward to pop her ability and fight the CC, but that means the Town Hall stays standing, and he definitely would have preferred that the Queen was able to go in there and take that Town Hall down.
And she pops the Hound as well, so now he's got that just on the fly, using some balloons, the blimp to go for this Town Hall, to set up the path for the Lalo as we find the Seeking Air Mine. The balloons come out, more of them, there's the freeze. Now the Town Hall should be secured. There we go, as the Lalo's coming up over the top near the Eagle Artillery.
This is exactly what he had to do here. This is the only path to be able to recover this, but he needs to get the defensive heroes down. He will now send in the Headhunters. They go to the King and the Road Champion, but they need to survive past there because they need to cross the whole base and assist with getting the defensive Queen down as well. Dragon Riders and Balloons all working together there. Got the Road Champion down, but he doesn't have any Headhunters left here, and this Queen is going to be a major headache on the backside.
Yeah, huge problem here, as this multi-target Inferno is going to do a ton of damage. We do have a Dragon Rider coming over near, takes it down, but that defending Queen is going to be picking off his troops left and right. If you don't take that CC down, that means your heroes can't get the value you want, especially with no poison spell. And we've got a defense here from Riga Torres. Absolutely
crazy here. This war is back to tie, and the percentage on this one is very, very low. He was not able to have enough extra troops there to be able to pick off these perimeter defenses, clearing up the trash, and be able to recover a lot of the percentage here. So he's going to leave a lot on the board here, but that's what happens. It is a high-risk, high-reward strategy to go with the Skelly Donut, and in that case, he rolled the dice and he missed. I didn't even see anything wrong with Skelly Donut. It somehow was able to actually stay up there with all those battle builders repairing it.
So the question is, will the North America Regional Final?
Official ruling on that, so we'll still wait and see exactly what the plan is for that, or if that is going to stand. But he does have now his Queen coming in from the top of the base, and will start to circle towards this core, I guess, because he needs to go in after the Town Hall. He's going to have to find a way to deal with that single Inferno, and I feel like he's going to have to invest the blimp to go deal with it, and there it is, Carbon.
Yeah, the blimp's going to fly over this Queen because you need to find a way to protect that Queen charge, and the blimp is a perfect opportunity to grab the single target Inferno with the Rage. We're pulling double Seeking Air Mines and luring out a Lava Hound Ice Golem CC, so the Queen should make easy work of it. If the Yeti Bites even grab the Ground Expo as well. What a brilliant blimp.
Yeah, I think he would have preferred that he got the Ground Expo on the left side, because that's the one that'll be attacking the Queen for significantly longer here, but he will eventually make his way into the core, and I don't know where exactly he's in a path, but I am worried about that Ground Expo that's going to have a big impact on the attack later on, but he does have this CC under control and already using a Yeti on the right side, which is going to funnel the King into the base a little bit there. I don't know. No, he's going to go to the Wizard Tower? Yeah, he's going to go in and cut off the Queen's pathing, and we'll see if the pacing is right here to dive this Queen directly into that Town Hall compartment.
Yeah, that Queen's charging her way into the middle with the King ability going off. We have the air defense. Castles popping, but this is going to force the Queen into the Town Hall because of the kind of small little funnel. Yes, the Queen steps in, but pulling a Seeking Air Mine, keeping the Queen raged up to secure the Town Hall, as the Lalo is now coming down with a minute and a half left.
The Queen steps into the defensive. Queen does a lot of damage. She goes to ability and pops his invisibility at the same time, rages her up again, does get the defensive Queen down, but at an expensive cost there, and now the Lalo will sweep across the bottom, and they will protect that World Champion, while the Queen is taking the Ground Expos from across the base as the World Champion sweeps around.
Moving his way through with that Ward and Eternal Tome to protect these balloons. Queen is distracting the scatter shot. It's looking good with another freeze to use and an RC ability as the Queen is going to walk over and even pick off this air defense.
And she's losing some health on her heel is there as they're getting absolutely smashed by red bombs across the middle base there. But if they're there, they're not around to stop the balloons, and the balloons are going the distance. RC ability basically swagged at the end there, and War and Glory is going to be in a really strong position here.
They control their destiny. If the final attacker for War and Glory, who's going to be Graticus, gets the 3-star, they have a chance at competing for the golden ticket. It all comes down to him.
They don't know how to lose. They might find out today if they don't pull this off. Here we go. We have Ghost coming in with skeleton spells, bat spells, lots of balloons, a log launcher, and it looks like he is going with the Sui Lala.
Yeah, with that King and Queen to the top side. Yetis to help set the front on, also provide a little bit of distraction as a log launcher. Look at the angle. Trying to log launch not only one Inferno, he might even be able to grab a second one next to the World Champion platform.
Yeah, keeping the defenses off of that log launcher, making sure it can throw as many logs as possible. The King is providing the cover there. It is moving forward. The World Champion drops on the left side there with the assistance of that skeleton spell. And we have a little bit of a lag there, but he is going to continue to fight his way through, and we'll see exactly what is happening as soon as it joins back.
As they are looking over there, still providing the scouting for the attack. And when you use a log launcher to help take out the Inferno Tower, it's so much value. Allows you to continue your way through and push into the core of the base to then be able to set up a potential Lalo. And this one, he may just be ending on the Town Hall with the Lalo.
Yeah, there it is. They're going to be a couple seconds ahead of us, so we'll see exactly what happens there. But this log launcher was taking a strike at that single Inferno all the way across the base there. The Yetis pop out. They are in front of this Queen. They're getting everything on the edge of the base there except for the Eagle Artillery. The World Champion even diving in there with the invisibility, trying to get that scatter shot, and she takes it.
Look at this. The Queen has the ability, going to grab it. But the Town Hall is still up. He's going out. One thing though, Eagle Artillery. That has not gone down. We have about a minute 45. Sends a few back in balloons to try to pick it off. The Eagle locks onto him, but now it locks onto nothing. It hits absolutely nothing as he's pathing his way to the Town Hall. He needs to get a few minions up there to start cleaning up.
Got a lot of time though. He's gonna go and freeze up this Town Hall. The Hounds cross through. He just needs to get the additional balloons and get the protection. He's got skeleton spells here so he can lock down that scatter shot on his approach. There goes the Hound is popping as he rages his way out of that Town Hall poison and escapes that area. But the freeze is starting to drop. The skeleton spells come down, and Carbon Fin, he's got it. Ghost puts the pressure back over to War and Glory.
It's going back and forth here, and Ghost getting the triple. And look at this, 4 attacks each, 10 stars each, and then it's a matter of percentage. So if Graticus triples, they win. If he doesn't, Lexnos can clutch it and win it for CHALLANGE Gaming.
That is wild. This is an insanely close match here. Both teams on the verge of going to 13 stars, which is right around where their average started playing, exactly at the caliber that they... This is the last opportunity. Graticus will come in with the opportunity to take down the undefeated CHALLANGE Gaming here in this grand finals championship.
This is it. We've got Rocket Loon straight into the Archer Tower down below. We got another one going into the other one. We got another blimp. Okay, it's going to be trying to make its way. Can I see the sweeper? Like, how is it not the sweeper not pushing that blimp? I guess it's perfectly placed so the blimp can sneak right by and blizzard this Town Hall.
Yeah, even has some goblins in there. The goblins are also protected by the invisibility to assist in the Town Hall takedown. Able to clear out this section of the base, but also forms the funnel and draws out and maybe even pops that Lava Hound. No, it goes invisible, but they continue on all the way over to the Eagle Artillery.
And They pulled a tornado trap as well. What a blizzard to grab all that value.
That was huge right there, and with the Town Hall out of the way, we usually say that if the Blizzard doesn't take the Town Hall directly, then the Queen has to, but now the Queen can redirect to other targets on the base and work across through 2 multi-infernos and go finish off the last of the damage on that Eagle Artillery. And all the battle builders went down in that area, so everything in that area is very likely weakened up significantly.
As the King, Queen are making their way into the bottom, gonna remove the Eagle Artillery. It's gonna come down to how good is his Lalo. With 2 Ice Hounds, no regular hounds here in the mix, as he's gonna fly his way through. We're being patient as the Queen now pops the hound. We got a minute 35. It cannot time fail. He's gotta start. You could definitely probably hear his teammates say, start the Lalo. Do not risk a time fail.
Absolutely. He needs to get the defensive Queen down, but the Warden is deployed to the closest approach to that Queen. He still needs to cross the base and get over to the Royal Champion as well. There's the Warden ability. Protect the headers. They will take that Queen down, and this Lalo is pushing strong across the top of the base, but we gotta keep an eye on that defensive Royal Champion into the back of the attack.
He's got a ton of balloons. The Royal Champion still has her ability. He has a freeze, invisibility, haste. RC's gonna clutch up the single, uses the invis perfectly as the balloons come through. And look at that, Granicus with the freeze onto the scatter shot. It looks like it's gonna be a 3-star for War and Glory.
War and Glory, 13 stars on the board, and that will be CHALLANGE Gaming in this Grand Finals North American Championship, Carvin.
Unbelievable. We still have one more attack to come in from Lexnos to finish it off. But what a performance for War and Glory. And from War and Glory getting it done. But here is Lexnos with that Queen charge. Lalo and not going with his classic log launcher. He's got a Stone Slammer selected.
Yeah, but a triple here would be a heartbreaker after they've already fallen behind, and there's no opportunity for them to get back ahead here, but that doesn't mean he's going to do anything less than his best here as he comes in with this Queen charge. The Queen forms half of the funnel and drives the King into the base there, while the Yeti forms the other half of the funnel. The King goes in there after that Eagle Artillery, and the Queen handles that defensive King, making so we can give maximum value out of his King here. Yeah,
with that King ability going off, grabbing the Eagle, the Expo, the Queen is continuing her way in towards this multi-target Inferno. Do have one more wall breaker to open up that Queen platform if he wants to use it here, because that would be some insane value with this charge.
Yes, indeed. The Queen is going to be able to go all the way in here after this multi-inferno, wrap around that scatter shot. He will need to get the path if he wants to wall break through and take that scatter shot down. And right now, she's going to keep on walking, but there's the wall break. So he's going to go for it. It does get the wall open, and now we'll see if she takes the turn, because the wall breaker did destroy the Queen pad, and now he's got some... Yeah. He's going to have to pop that invisibility to redirect her, because she was about to go out after that Tesla.
And that Queen should go to the ground Expo, maybe? Wait, after the skellies are cleared? Yes, but she'll probably go back down to the Archer Tower, which goes down. Oh, perfectly timed as she steps her way into the Grand Warden. Now comes the CC with Super Minions. Poison spell is utilized, but the Super Minions aren't in the poison just yet as they finally now step in.
Let's get that defensive CC out of the way here. The Queen is still moving strong. The freezes lock up the Town Hall as he makes his approach with the balloons. He can then use his additional spells there to get out of the Town Hall poison, but the balloons are almost going to have that taken down by the World Champion before they even arrive. With the Stone Summer now working on the outside, this is looking really, really clean here for Lexnos.
Yeah, it's looking good with the Rage past this Town Hall leading into the scatter shot. We had a back end Hound to fly over the scatter, which is perfectly tanky. Queen's on the wall, does have her ability to utilize, and another freeze and haste through the backside by this multi-target Inferno. Uses it. Looks like Lex is going to be crushing this base right here with even swagging that Queen ability.
That is painful, because you know that after getting that triple and watching War and Glory come in and secure their Grand Finals championship win, CHALLANGE walks away with 13 stars, but 13 stars was not enough because they didn't have the percentage. A couple